How to represent data graphically or graphical representation of data. In shortcut it is called as GRD. GRD is a way of analyzing numerical data in pictorial form. It consists relation between data, ideas, information and concepts in the form of diagram. It's easy to understand and it's one of the most important learning strategies, and it always depends on the type of the information in a popular domain. Few examples of graphical representation are pie charts or pie graphs, linear graphs, histograms, bar graphs and line plots. Let us see one by one. Line graph. It's a linear graph is used to display the continuous data and it's useful for predicting the future events over time. Bar graphs. They display the category of data and compares the data using solid bars to represent quantities. Histogram. This graph uses bars to represent the frequency of numerical data which are organized into intervals. Since all intervals are equal and continuous, all bars have same width. Linear plot or line plot. It shows the frequency of data on a given number line. X is placed above a numerical line each time when the data occurs again. Sector graphs, pie graphs or pie charts. They show the relationship of parts of whole. Circle is considered as 100% and the segments or categories represent as 30, 50 or 80%. All together constitute 100%. Frequency table. Table shows number of pieces of data that falls within the given intervals. Box and whiskers plot. It summarizes data by dividing into 4 parts box. Here whiskers show range in spread and middle means median of the data. Stem or leaf plot data is organized from least value to greatest value, and digits of least place values form leaves and the next place values digits forms the stems. So this is a graph of stem and leaves form. Graphic rating scale. It is the most popular widely used rating scale. It's important over the numerical scale. Here the descriptive cues corresponding to the different scale steps are given. He puts tick mark or cross or any one of the descriptive cues to indicate his view. Example, a graphic scale represents like he teaches there. Extensively or extremely fast, adequately speed, slow or extremely slow. So in the relevant column he puts a tick mark or cross sometimes. This example illustrates the scale points through the continuous line and it can be represented vertically too. Coming to advantages of graphical representation of data. They have no numerical anchors, so no confusion in calculations. They are always simple, easy to understand and interpret. They can be completed fastly, easily and can be understood by everyone without any prior or before information. They save time a lot. It allows us to relate and compare the data for different time periods. It can be used in statistics to determine the mean, median and mode for different data, as well as interpolation and extrapolation of data. What is interpolation? If the predicted values are within the range of data, it is called as interpolation. Extrapolation means if the predicted values are out of the range of the data, means they fall out of the data, not within our data. They are called as extrapolation of data. Rules for graphical representation of data. To represent data effectively, they should have suitable title which indicates the subject of presentation. Measurement unit should be mentioned in the graph. Proper scale should be used to represent the data accurately. Index the appropriate colors, shades, then live designs in graphs for the better understanding. Data sources includes sources of information wherever it's necessary at the bottom of the graph. Keep it simple so that everyone can understand. It should be neat and clear. Choose correct size, fonts, colors, etc. in such a way that the graph should be visual aid for presentation of information. Any intricate data or information is thoroughly understood by means of graphical representation of data. So it's a simple, clear, concise and complete comprehensive of presenting information. Thank you one and all.